Hello, I'm back. It's 8:50 a.m. in the morning. So, I dreaded going down to breakfast and I didn't even want to go down to breakfast. So, I did anyway because I figured, well, it might be the only opportunity I could eat today. So, as y'all know, with me being targeted, well, thankfully somebody helped me yesterday morning with a few people pitched in and helped me with enough for a hotel room. And so then, I didn't go until the afternoon, afternoon. I came here and I didn't notice. Yesterday I came here. This particular room was the best Wi-Fi performance that I've had since being here. Any other room that I've been in, the Wi-Fi is pretty poor unless you go downstairs to the lobby. But this had the best Wi-Fi. But yesterday, I came here, and of course, the gang stalkers followed me to the hotel, like they always do, to and from the hotel, and perform their weird activities or whatever. And everything was fine yesterday. But I came here, and about 3 o'clock, I did not even realize, I was fighting to stay awake and fighting to wait until 9 o'clock tonight to go to sleep. But I dozed, my body shut down and I dozed off and fell asleep. And then I woke, I guess I slept for 2 hours and then I woke up and later on try to order the cheapest of DoorDash as possible because of me being out in the streets and homeless and everything. I was I was physically exhausted and tired and everything. Yesterday I felt like from the sleep deprivation I felt a state of confusion. Excuse me, a mental state of confusion because of being so sleep deprived, and the back of my neck hurt and the back of my head was hurting. And so then so I slept for 2 hours yesterday afternoon, and then I slept really good last night. But let's see, what time did I finally woke up. I guess it was 7 something, from 9 something this morning, yesterday, till 7 something 7 or 8 o'clock this morning. And it was at least 8:20 when I went down to breakfast. And I went to, it was hardly anything good or anything that I really liked anyway. And I went to go and try to get some sausage and orange juice, and they had one piece of sausage left, and then a sausage patty. And I went to go get me some apple juice, but they ran out of apple juice, so I tried to get the orange juice. And I don't even know, how they cause muscle weakness or clumsiness when you're targeted. And I woke up this morning, my hips were hurting like they usually do a lot of the times. And I heard that when you wake up with your hips hurting, then when you're targeted, that means they're zapping you with weapons while you're sleeping. And so I accidentally when I went to sit the orange juice down, I somehow, and I'm still sleep deprived, I accidentally spilled the orange juice, the whole entire cup of orange juice. It looked like it was probably like 10 or 12 ounces. I don't even think it was 12 ounces. I think it was probably somewhere between 8 and 10 ounces of the cup, and I accidentally spilled over. and the abusive, narcissistic, gang stalking breakfast attendant. Every time I see her, I never seen somebody who hate their job so much that every single morning that I see her, she has her face twisted up mad, like she either hates her job or is mad at the world and got a really bad attitude, you know. But when she saw me downtown at Rouse's, um, she had her son with her, and she was perping with, her and her son were wearing perp colors. This was like 3 or 4 weeks ago, and she pretended to be fake nice, and asked me why I don't go to the hotel no more, but I still come here sometimes. She asked me why I haven't been back, but today she got mad at me, and I thought that, well, if you're the breakfast attendant, I'm pretty sure people spill or waste or drop food or liquid or food or drink or whatever all the time, you know. But because of her personal hatred towards me, and she think I'm slow and retarded, and her being a perp and everything, she tried to narcissistically force me to clean up, even though I made a mistake. But I'm like, well, I thought that this was in your job description, But her and that other lady, that light skinned lady, they both hate their job. They both act like they hate their job, and they do the bare minimum. They do the bare minimum, and don't even want to do that. But, I had an issue with this lady before, So it was a surprise that I saw her, because usually the light skinned lady with the dreads, I usually see her during the weekdays. So this lady right here, she narcissist. You know how narcissistic abusers who use you for favors and want you to do everything for them. She didn't do that to me, but I know from family, But if you make a mistake, you know, she tried to call herself trying to do that as a form of trying to punish and humiliate me and treat me like a child because of this, that narcissistic discrimination and prejudice. And so when I told the young girl at the front desk, she looked annoyed at me, you know, but she listened to everything I had to say. I told her about the blood on the, you know, the blood um, on the shower curtain, and I told her about the incident. But I never heard of at a restaurant or a hotel that if you spill something, then you gotta be responsible for cleaning it up. I thought that it would be in the job description, if you're the breakfast attendant and it's kind of close to closing and you gotta mop all the floor anyway, but and then I never heard of a breakfast attendant banning you having that power and authority if you're a minimum wage worker, if you think you got that much power and authority to ban, she can't come back in here no more. Like, she can't come back in here no more. But I'm like, well, if any other adult I'm like, if anybody else would have spilled it, she probably would have been like, oh, all smiles and it's okay, and then cleaned up after them promptly with no issue. But because you want to be prejudiced of me and single me out, and you got a specific hatred towards me, but she already had an attitude and was giving me mean looks the moment that she saw it on the floor, and she got mad at me and looking at me like she wanted to fight me. She was looking at me like she wanted to fight me. So, and I explained that my hips are hurting really bad. My hips hurt so bad I can't even take a shower. Well, I would talk longer, but I'll see y'all.